Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to show 145 with the Hippie Pastor. That would be me. Peace and love, brother and sister. Here, have a flower. Oops, sorry about that. Ladies and gentlemen, let us never forget the lesson that Isaiah, the great prophet Isaiah, said in Isaiah 64, verse 8, if I'm not mistaken, this, an unused woman's menstruous rag is equal unto God's righteousness. Okay? It says that in the Bible, in the original Sanskrit. Believe me, I've been there. I've dug in the caves, man, with the other archaeologists, and we found the true meaning of the Bible. This is a used menstruous kotex, women's rag, used, and this is equal unto man's righteousness, according to the Holy Scriptures. I lie not. I tell the truth. I cannot lie. I cannot lie because I am with the Lord. See? I am with the Lord. I am with Jesus. There. Ladies and gentlemen, as you may have noticed, the title of this show, 145. Yes, I said you heard correctly. Jesus Christ was not the founder of Christianity. Jesus Christ was not the founder of the Christian religion. Jesus Christ did not come here to make any religion or new religion or compete with the Jewish religion. No. He came to bring the religion of love, all inclusive, all encompassing for all. You don't need a membership card. You don't need to belong to any other religion. You're free. Jesus came to set us free. That's why the religious leaders, the hypocritical leaders of his, fundamentalists of his day, had him executed, calling upon the Italian soldiers to nail his butt to the cross, because he was bringing religious freedom, just like King Solomon, another great hero of the Bible, bringing religious freedom and allowing people to worship the God they choose, and having respect for other people's religion. Ladies and gentlemen, let us continue now with the quote of today. The quote of today is say, I'm going to translate, so bear with me. My doctor in Lima has told me that I'm bipolar and that I should take certain pills and prescription pills for my bipolar situation. But my doctor in Miami, he told me that I'm not bipolar and that I should not be taking them pills. Of course I take them, and they're good for me. When I stop taking them, I find myself crying for no apparent reason, or for many reasons that I'm trying to forget. Life is short, too short to spend it crying. Who said it? You'll never guess. It was a fabulous writer, a newsman, writer, reporter, philosopher, and revolutionary of the truth, Jaime Bailey, James Bailey. He's a Peruvian. He lives in Miami. He's a good man, very intelligent. He has a show, the Jaime Bailey Show. Very, very interesting. But you got to speak a little Spanish. You don't know what the heck he's saying. That's why I'm here to translate. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, right now we're going through, sweeping through Matthew 23, one of the most amazing chapters in the four Gospels, where Jesus attacks the religious hypocrisy. He never attacked sinners like you and me. And a lot of Christians don't like to read this Matthew 23. It's an attack toward the Jewish corruption of religion of the Pharisees in those days. But Christianity has adopted the same exact, style of hypocrisy, of religious hypocrisy and self-righteousness and holier than thou. And we are the exclusive ones, the only ones going to heaven. Everybody else is going to eternal fire. That is a funny, man. That's a story to scare children. Okay, here goes Jesus. We continue with verse 18, Matthew chapter 23. Jesus talking to the Pharisees and to whoever was there, the religious leaders. He had a mob there. He had his disciples, the apostles, the Pharisees, the religious hypocrites, and the sinners like you and me. Here goes Jesus. And whoever shall swear by the altar, ye say that it is nothing. But whoever sweareth by the gift that is upon it, ye say that he is guilty. Ye fools and blind. Talking to the religious hypocrites, religious leaders, not to the poor people, not to the poor sinner, ye fools and blind. For whether is greater, the gift or the altar that sanctifieth the gift? Whosoever therefore shall swear by the altar, swears by it, and by all things thereon. And whoso shall swear by the temple, sweareth by it, and by him that dwelleth therein. And he that shall swear by heaven, sweareth by the throne of God, and by him that sitteth thereon. Wow. So there he is, correcting these religious hypocrites because they had their eyes upon the dollar. In those days they had other coins, but they had their eyes upon the money for gain, making people pay their tithes, scaring them with stories of eternal damnation and hellfire if they didn't pay their 10% to the church, to the synagogue. Now the Christians, I'm talking evangelical fundamentalists, leave the Catholics alone. I'm talking evangelical hypocritical fundamentalists. They come scaring you that if you don't give them your tithe, God is not going to bless you. I give my tithe. I give my tithe to whoever I want. I give my tithe to different sources, never the same. All right, especially the people, street people that need a little message, a little encouragement, and a couple of dollars. All right, so they can eat. And if they want to drink a beer, I don't care. But that's how I give my tithe to the sinner, and this way I'm buying a few minutes of his time to give him a little positive message that God loves him, and there ain't going to be no eternal fire for nobody. Yeah, I pay my tithe. Jesus continues, talking to the Pharisees. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye pay tithe, there you go, for ye pay tithe of mint and anise and cumin. The most minimal. They were so faithful paying their tiny little tithe of these little, substances. But you have omitted the weightier matters of the law: judgment, mercy, and faith. Okay, these you should have done without omitting the other. This you should have done, and not leave the other undone. Ye blind guides, which strain at a gnat and swallow a camel. Whoa. Jesus really had it in for them religious hypocrites, because he was creating the religion of love with no religion, just love, the spirit of love that created the universe. And if you don't think there was a creator, you're a fool. Just take a look at Mother Nature and its beauty and perfection, the human body, sex, the genders, the procreation, love, hugs, happiness, joy, peace. And tell me there's not a creator, you're silly. Allow us to continue. Jesus attacking the Pharisees. Woe unto you, Pharisees, hypocrites! We got our Pharisees today, these big evangelical, fundamentalist pastors and Christians, carrying their big giant Bibles, to show how righteous they are. They're self-righteous and holier than thou. I carry a small Bible. See, size isn't everything. Ladies and gents, allow us to continue. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you make clean the outside of the cup and of the platter, but within they are full of extortion and excess. Excess means caca, shit, dung, excess. You're full of shit. That's what he told us. That's what the good Lord told the Pharisees. They're full of shit. They just put a nice word, excess. Jesus continues, allow the master, thou blind Pharisee. Cleanse first that which is within the cup and the platter, that the outside of them may be clean also. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye are like unto whited sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful outward, but within full of dead men's bones and of all uncleanliness. Even so, ye also outwardly appear righteous unto men, but within ye are full of hypocrisy and iniquity. That's what Jesus had to say about the religious leaders and their hypocritical religious system of we're the only ones that are going to heaven. Not so. Ladies and gentlemen, may God bless you. We don't care what religion you are. We embrace the religion of love here, but we're talking about Jesus because I love Jesus. Okay, I love Jesus. I'm not a Christian. I don't believe in the Christian religion. If you do, I respect you, of any sort, be it Catholic or whatever, any other denomination. But just respect me. Okay? If you can respect me, I can respect you, even if we differ in opinions. But I say go with love. Thank you. Peace.